From Matt Rife getting kissed by a porn star,
she leans in and kisses me right on the cheek,
to an audience member revealing his real job.
You make porn.
This is what happens when comedians meet porn stars. So, what happens when a rising comedy star meets the #1 porn star on Earth in broad daylight? Chaos. That's what. It all started with Matt Rife casually saying what every dude has thought at least once.
I'd always wished I could meet like a porn star. Like every guy kind of like fantasizes about like which one he would want to like, hook up with in real life.
But, as Matt later says,
but like, fuck, you don't always want to meet your heroes, bro. I met a porn star last summer. It was like meeting Bigfoot.
That's when this turns into a full-blown adult-rated rom-com from hell. So, according to the story, Matt was just trying to get lunch in North Hollywood, but fate had other plans. Because guess who walks out of the restaurant? Lisa Ann.
My roommate and I, we were walking to get lunch, right, in North Hollywood, like 2 blocks from my house. And as we were going into the restaurant, coming out of the restaurant, was this beautiful girl, right? We both turn, we see her, we recognize her. It's Lisa Ann.
If you know, you know. And every guy knows. Matt's words, not mine.
You know who that is? I was like, yeah, I have a right arm. I know who that is.
Now, while Matt's roommate started fangirling, he tried to play it cool. But it's already over. This man is about to experience the most terrifying kiss of his life. Lisa agrees to a picture. But then, this happens. 1, 2, 3. And on 3, as he flashes the camera, she leans in and kisses me right on the cheek. And my roommate loses his shit. He's like, oh! It's like the coolest shit ever! Meanwhile, Matt is having a full existential crisis in real time. Because it hits him. He's seen her work. He's seen all of her work.
So I'm like, why?
It's the comedic equivalent of watching your childhood hero give you a wedgie, and then Matt drops the nuke.
That's attempted murder. Like, you can't be out here just putting Mandingo on people's faces, lady.
And just like that, he ended his own fantasy with one of the most savage punchlines in adult comedy history. But while Matt got surprise kissed outside a restaurant, Mario Adrian got surprise heckled inside a club by someone who might have had more OnlyFans subs than fans in the room. Some comedy shows get heckled by drunk uncles. This one got heckled by a porn star.
A porn star heckler completely derailed our last stand-up show.
Mario Adrian walks on stage thinking he's doing a chill night of stand-up. 2 minutes later, he's asking a dude how big his dick is.
I don't want to be crossing any personal boundaries, but how big is your cock? Like, just tell me where to stop right now, just tell me where to stop.
It starts innocent enough.
What do you do for a living?
X-rated things.
X-rated things? Like what do you... So you porn star. Fucking A, give it up for Chris. I knew we were gonna be good friends, Chris.
One accidental misheard syllable, and suddenly this dude Chris becomes the unofficial star of the show. Mario handles it the only way he knows how.
Should we scissor? Okay, here we go.
And that point I was just backstage not believing what I saw.
All right, first comedy show done. This is what's happening right now.
Yo, we could have put that whole thing on OnlyFans. She's actually scissoring the dude.
Yeah, you heard me. Scissoring with a guy who may or may not be a porn star at a comedy club in front of real people. Mario starts asking Chris deep questions.
But how big is your cock? Like, just tell me where to stop right now, just tell me where to stop.
It's like a BuzzFeed interview meets Magic Mike, and Chris was totally chill the whole time. And then Mario casually dropped a confession of his own.
I tried the same thing in the pandemic, I was bored in the house, so I took a photo of my balls, and now I'm banned from LinkedIn.
Corporate America was not ready. To wrap it all up, Mario gave Chris a bromance calendar, because apparently that's how you end a scissor-filled set.
It's from my European friends in this video, alright? And Chris, I have one left, I want you to have it, because you're the fucking man.
Yeah,
Chris, I love you, man.
Wow.
But here's what made it unforgettable. No one knew if Chris was actually a porn star. Even Mario admitted he wasn't sure.
And when I heard this, I lost my shit. Did I just misunderstand him when he said X-ray tech? But please, Chris, if you see this, hit me up. I want to get X-rayed by you.
Now, if you thought Mario's moment was wild, wait until Jeff Arcuri accidentally interviews a porn star mid-set without even knowing it.
Where do you go to work?
I do.
Jeff Arcuri found himself deep in the adult film industry, mid-set. It started with small talk. A guy in the front row had ink. Jeff asked if he owned a business.
Where do you go to work?
I do porn.
You do porn?
Yeah.
Okay, has anybody talked about this yet?
The crowd barely flinched. Jeff, not so chill.
You guys reacted like, yeah, it's porn. It's not right there. You kidding me? What kind? Gay or straight? Straight porn. How about you tell me what questions I should ask? Because that's on me. It is. You live here? Okay, you don't live here. Do you do it through OnlyFans or through like porn.com? OnlyFans? Yes. A little bit of that, and then do you do some? I don't know. What do you ask? What's the best nut you ever busted? You know?
Every question got weirder, but the guy wouldn't reveal his stage name, so Jeff guessed it the old-fashioned way. First pet plus street name. His?
My porn name would be Chip Harvard. That's pretty fucking good.
The crowd lost it. The performer stayed silent, mysterious to the end. Jeff tried one last time.
Has anything ever happened to you doing porn that you're like, oh, that's the story I would share if I had to share it? Like something crazy happened, you know? No? Okay. All right, man. Well, thank you so much for being here. And if you want, you can plug your OnlyFans now, if you want to or not. You don't have to. That's okay.
By the end, Jeff admitted the obvious.
I'm not gay, but I'm so excited to meet you. Leonardo DiCaprio meme. I'm going to be watching porn one day and just be like, just me and my boys, you know what I mean? Just me and my boys huddled up, watching porn, and we'll be like, oh, it's Anthony.
And just when he tried to end it, another guy said he worked on the railroad. Jeff, without missing a beat.
Railroad? Yeah. Holy shit. Okay, hell yeah. Well, he runs trains too.
Jeff got one surprise performer. Adam Ray got a whole table. It started with a simple question.
Yeah, what do you do out here in Los Angeles? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Adam had to pause, because nothing prepares you for someone introducing themselves like a Marvel character with a camera. He looked around and asked if anyone could top that. No one could.
Dick Slinger? Look, I've watched a decent amount of porn in my day.
And yes, he watches the credits.
I have never seen in the credits, and yeah, I watched the credits.
The room exploded. Adam took a beat and said this.
I don't always believe in you, but tonight, my faith has been restored.
Because that name wasn't just perfect, it was cinematic, like a parody action hero built for one very specific mission.
This girl's looking to get fucked. Who's gonna pound her? I will. Will pound her.
And it didn't stop there. Turns out Will's boss was also in the audience.
You're his boss. We've all been wondering, like, what's a dick slinger? And now we know.
But Adam dug deeper.
You know, who's behind the dick slinger? Who tells the dick slinger when to sling? And that's you.
Turns out the boss wasn't just a manager, he was a director, possibly even the creative genius behind Strictly Butthole.
You're also a director. Oh shit. Now do you guys co-direct, or is it kind of do you do your own thing? You're like, I'm a Strictly Butthole guy. By the way, Strictly Butthole is probably one of the movies Will Pounder starred in, yeah?
Because yes, that sounded like something Will Pounder would star in. And honestly, probably crushed it. Meanwhile, Travis J wasn't talking to a porn star. He was working with one. Travis J was on stage and had just found out the country he was performing in was the first to legalize porn.
It's nice to be out here, man. Do you know what I mean? I was trying to figure out why you guys are so chilled and relaxed, right? And I did a little research, and I found out you were like the first country to legalize porn. Now I get it, right? I get it. And it was quite slick, because you did it in 1969.
Then came the real story. He had recently met one of his favorite porn stars.
I had an experience not too long ago, right, which is quite interesting, right? I met one of my favorite porn stars. Yeah. Dude, whoever is at the back, he was impressed.
Travis admitted it. He was excited, but nothing could have prepared him for the moment, because meeting a porn star wasn't like meeting Jay-Z.
And the thing is, I'll be honest, there's nothing that can prepare you for meeting your favorite porn star. Because it's not like meeting other celebrities. Like if I was to meet Jay-Z, right? He's my favorite rapper. If I was to meet Jay-Z, I've got stuff I'd want to say to Jay-Z without even thinking about it.
He tried to be respectful.
Like, I was like, oh, I've been a fan of your work since I was like 12 years old.
And he realized instantly that made him sound like a creep.
Yep. Big asses, big butts. I remember. Yep. I just looked really odd in this moment, right?
Turns out she was filming comedy sketches for her YouTube. Travis was cast.
We were filming like some comedy sketches. She does comedy sketches for her YouTube channel. So I was feeling really pleased after we finished filming. 12 years old, here I was busting skeets to this chick. And here we are, side by side.
Then the producer lit a joint. It got passed around. She hit it, then passed it to him. He hit it too.
All right, a spliff, I don't know what you guys call it out here. All right, smoking some weed, right? He started smoking it, passing it around. She took a hit, passed it to me. I took a hit.
And that's when it hit him.
I realized this woman has sucked over 1,000 different dicks.
Regret settled in immediately. It was one of those moments you wish you could rewind.
Like, you ever have those moments where something awkward happens just so quickly and you just realize how silly you look? Like someone's like, hey, happy birthday. You're like, ha, you too. Fuck.
From backstage regrets to crowd work gold, Josh Bish started by praising Irish women.
It's the thing about Irish women, because I have this massive love for Irish women. I think Irish women are fucking wonderful. And they're so generous, because, let's be honest.
Cue two people in the crowd locking eyes and knowing.
You two looked at each other then. And nodded together. 13 years. What's your name?
Jen.
And TJ.
And that's when Josh took the gloves off.
Is it short for something, or did you one day hope to be a porn star?
Turns out, it stands for Thomas Jason. But the kicker, his last name, is Cox.
And what's your surname? Cox.
TJ Cox. Josh didn't even have to try.
It's TJ Cox. With his go away girl. Come here.
That was crowd magic. But Johnny Mitchell actually dated a porn star. And, let's just say, it was a fantasy that didn't survive the lighting.
I dated a porn star.
He opened with an apology. The crowd barely had time to process before he dropped the truth.
Let me tell you something, fellas. You never want to meet your heroes.
Because much like how Hollywood makes Tom Cruise look 6 feet 2 inches, in person, it's all camera tricks.
If he's like 5'4", that was this chick's face, okay? I was taken for a ride.
He'd been duped, straight up bamboozled.
I was like, are you the same person? Are you the same person I've released so many afternoons to?
Johnny wasn't just questioning her identity. He was questioning his entire bedtime routine. And finally, there's Steve Hofstetter, who thought he was talking about vans and ended up uncovering a man with a very specialized film resume. Steve Hofstetter was mid-set when a guy in the audience brought up Sprinter vans, but then Steve asked what he did for a living.
What made you choose a Sprinter van?
What made me choose a Sprinter van? Well, thanks for blowing up my spot. Telling everybody what I drive. No, what made me choose a Sprinter van? What do you do for a living?
I made porn.
You make porn?
I made porn, yes.
You made porn.
Steve didn't miss a beat.
So that's why you know so much about vans.
Because, let's be real, in that industry, you're either filming in the van or driving to one. He pushed further.
I actually thought you would have known a lot more about buses.
I actually thought he would know a ton about trains.
To be fair, that is why he's familiar with mileage.
Then came the reveal.
So I came in as a stunt cock.
A stunt cock?
Yep, stuntman for porno. Let that marinate. Steve, now fully locked in, asked the only logical question.
What kind of stunts were we doing?
Do not gloss over this! A stunt cock?
Yeah, have you ever seen the movie Orgasmo?
I have not. My apologies. I'm sure you know a lot about great movies, but yes.
Because at that point, it wasn't clear if Skelly was handling flips, angles, or emergency substitutions. Turns out, Skelly got recruited like it was a Marvel origin story.
They were like, Skelly. And he's like, yeah. He's like, you know how everybody always is talking about how big your dick is? He's like, of course. He's like, well, we have an actor on set. He's quite good at reading lines. However, he falls a little bit short in execution. Do you think you could come in for a moment and maybe stand behind him like the arms improv game?
Steve, now clearly disturbed but professionally committed, kept firing off gold.
rounds do you estimate you've done?
I would say about over 2 dozen.
Over 2 dozen. So in the porn industry, that's a day's work.
Just when the crowd thought the madness had peaked, Steve asked what Skelly did now.
Okay, what do you do for a living?
Work Publix.
Work Publix. Please tell me it's in pizza delivery.
Customer service.
Services customers.
Hell. Is that why those floors are so shiny?
This show was supposed to end 10 minutes ago.
From stunt cock to grocery store employee, and Steve wrapped it all up with a callback that floored the room.
But as it turned out, we lasted a little longer thanks to the stunt cock, so...
Bravo.